everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm about to start packing for college and I don't have a lot of time left for that. I'm about 10 days out. Today's September 9th. My move-in date is on September 18th and we're leaving to go on September 17th. So in reality, I only have like, 9 days to start packing. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. We're starting with clothes first, and then I'll get to all the other things that I bought. So I'm in a classic triple. That means that I'll have 2 other roommates and no air conditioning, which is great. So yeah, not a lot of space overall. So I'm really gonna have to go through all my stuff and decide what's worth bringing, what's not really essential, all that. I don't know, like it's really stressful trying to go through everything that I have. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along. So yeah, like I was saying, I was pretty overwhelmed getting into this process. I've moved a few times in the past, but this is the first time I've done it without my family, of course, and that has been my responsibility to pack my own stuff. So I was pretty worried, mostly about getting everything that I would possibly need while living in college without overpacking. I'm in a classic triple at UCLA, and going off the dorm tours that I've watched on YouTube and that I'm pretty sure all the UCs have the same dorm setup, it's really not a lot of space. So basically, based on what I know right now, the dorm is not made to be a triple, really. There's 2 real closets, which are both pretty big and offer a lot of storage space, but if you're the unlucky third person, you get a tiny cabinet under one of the beds, and I think also the 2 drawers under the bed in front of it. I have attended a summer program at UCSC last summer and was stuck with that smaller closet. It was a pain to organize and find all my stuff. I had even less then since I was only there for a month, but I don't want to really do that for a full year. The room size itself doesn't seem too bad, but the storage is what I'm really worried about. So yeah, a bit worried about packing and all that. At the same time though, I don't want to accidentally pack too little since it's not necessarily that easy to get the things I forget. Like, I could definitely replace a forgotten hairbrush or something, but if I forgot all my clothes hangers, I'd have a problem until December. UCLA is a good 5-6 hours from my house, so it's not like I can just go home for the weekend or anything if I need to get something, so I'm worried a bit is all. I think the reality of the responsibility that comes with this level of independence is really starting to hit me. Like, I know this is something everyone experiences. It's an essential part of growing up and becoming an adult, to have responsibility over your own things in your life. But as much as I tell myself that this is normal and something I just have to do, it doesn't change the fact that this is so incredibly scary and I don't want to mess it up. Like, the fear is part of why I'm making these videos, to document my efforts to try and get through this time in my life the right way, so that in the future, I can look back on this and see that I tried my best, regardless of where I end up. I want to make my life come across to you guys exactly how I want to live it for me, so I hope that these videos act as a way to almost hold myself accountable to spend these next 4 years the way I want to spend them. So subscribe if you want to see me get good grades and have fun, I guess. Sorry, that got a little deep for a second, but this is my first video in the Freshman Diaries series, so I kind of want to establish my intentions here. But speaking of freshman year, let me talk a little bit about what I'm going to college for. I am a freshman pre-psychobiology major at UCLA this year. Pre basically just means that I have to complete a few prerequisites before I can actually declare my major. I'll go into more detail about my courses for first quarter and all that once I'm actually there in a video or 2. But basically, the major is exactly what it sounds like. It's a mix of biology and psychology, which also means it's a lot more STEM heavy than a plain psychology major, which is great for me. This is the major I applied with. I didn't change it during orientation, and I chose it because while initially I wanted to apply as a psychology major,
that is the most impacted major at UCLA, and I did not think I could get into the school with that major. Psychobiology seemed to be the next best option for my grades and extracurriculars, so that's what I went with. I can make a video talking about my full application experience, so let me know if that's something y'all are interested in. But I didn't change to psychology during orientation, as I did have that option, because I realized that I would have to go out of my way to complete many of the pre-med requirements like calculus and chemistry as a psychology major. Since I am pursuing med school as an option, I've decided to stick with psychobiology for now. I guess the way that I've rationalized this in my head is that I'll always have the option to switch out pretty easily if my plans change, but going back and completing all the STEMmy med school requirements later would be a lot more of a pain than just doing them without actually needing to. Like I said earlier, I want to make a dedicated video talking about my academic aspirations in college in a video or two so that I can package them up nicely to refer to later on.
Alright, I'm more or less done packing up all my clothes, all my room stuff, and now I'm down here in our guest bedroom where all the miscellaneous cosmetic, hair care, snack, all of that's being stored in here. So I'm just gonna pack it up, put it into boxes, so yeah, let's get to it.
One last thing I want to talk about is just what I'm excited for. I feel like I've been pretty negative in this video, though I think it was necessary to just get my feelings out. But I don't want to leave y'all in all this doom and gloom. No, I want to have some fun with this. So one thing about UCLA, I mean, there are many good things, but one of them is that it's in LA. I've been in NorCal for the vast majority of my life, so any change in scenery is welcome, frankly, but I feel like LA is a great place to spend this young adult part of my life. My goal was New York, actually, location-wise at least, but NYU rejected me, so I don't quite have an option there. But LA is a good second best. The vibes of LA plus the UCLA campus specifically are so good. Like, I feel like I'll actually enjoy living here as opposed to being like ambivalent about it like where I am now. It's a pretty good place to start my content creator career at least. Plus, all the concert tours stop in LA for multiple shows at that. I mean, they all stop in San Francisco too, but that's far-ish of a drive for me. Plus, there's less dates and those fill up quickly. I really want to go to KCON this year, so hopefully I'll have the opportunity to do that. I also think the Pokemon World Championships are there this year as well. I'll have to check. I don't know. As much as I'm afraid of independence and responsibility, I'm definitely still excited to be able to do things that I've never had the opportunity to do because my parents wouldn't let me or I had no one to do it with since it didn't align with any of my friends' interests. It's pretty exciting to finally be able to take the reins of my own life and do what I want to do. Of course, this doesn't mean neglecting my grades. That's the reason I'm in college at the end of the day. But I want to try new things and have new and exciting experiences. Things I can't do not in college. My parents always tell me stories of their college experience, and hearing how they still cherish that part of their lives make me want to create my own life-changing memories. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like my content, because I'll be uploading more regularly from now on with these college vlogs. Bye bye and see you soon!